what you all been waiting for, ain't it?
Hey, what's up guys? Spawny here from FIFA Tips HD. If you didn't know already, I was actually fortunate enough to get invited down to E3 by EA Sports to get some hands-on action on FIFA 14 for the current gen and next gen consoles. We were playing on the Xbox One, and I just kind of want to tell you guys what I felt, what I played, how it's looking, and just kind of let you guys know what you can be ready for when FIFA 14 comes out. So the first thing we noticed when we saw FIFA 14 in play on the Xbox One was the graphics. I think everyone was just in awe that the graphics looked pretty insane. Like I thought the graphics on FIFA 13 were actually pretty good already, but on the next gen consoles they're going to be even better and it just looks even more realistic. So the graphics will be definitely really good. The next thing is that they made sure to tell us was that they're going to add like interactive stadiums, interactive crowd, where just to set it up, like if you're pre-game, they're going to show the outside of the stadium. You're gonna get an outside look. You're gonna see like a couple cars pass by, maybe lining up into the parking lot, or fans walking inside the stadium. So you get actually a little view outside of the stadium to make it a little bit more realistic to get you that feel of the game setting up and everyone building up that suspense. They're also maybe if you score a goal, they're going to show different crowd animations. They have a whole bunch of different replay cameras and replays. You actually get to see like if the goalkeeper gives up a kind of a bad goal that they're going to be looking pretty disappointed. So that was actually something cool. Interactive. Everything's a little bit more interactive. And then we also have the first thing when I got my hands on trying to get into a game was that the skill moves. I had to try out the skill moves. If they added some new ones that I can check out or see if which ones they were. Unfortunately, they weren't. They didn't add any new skill moves. I did ask if they were planning on to, and they said they always add new skill moves. So we can definitely look forward to at least a couple or a few. I don't know how many, but there will be new skill moves in FIFA 14. And something else, kind of like a skill that they did add, was the you can actually, when the opportunity permits itself, you can actually flick the ball up off your player's chest. And I know in FIFA 13, it was kind of just random whenever your player decided to flick the ball up off his chest. But now there's actually a button. You can like flick the right trigger or R2, depending on your console, of course, and your player will actually flick up the ball off his chest, and maybe you can turn that into like a skill combo or just something else. To maybe we saw an example where the player flicked it up off his chest, and one of the defenders just kind of ran right under the ball because they didn't expect that to happen, and then the attacker was right on goal. So just different ways you can use that. There's definitely going to be new skill games because we saw a couple, like two or three at least. They said there will be even more. So there's definitely going to be new skill games. As far as sprinting, they changed something up and they actually made like a list, and they put it down and made we were able to look at this list of things that they were like trying to add, and the sprinting is a little bit different. So if you're like stopped on the ball and you decide to go into a quick sprint or a quick burst of speed, if you pull that sprint trigger, you're actually going to kick the ball out a little bit further, like in the open space, just so that your player can actually get into sprinting. Like, and it makes sense that they have to kick the ball out a little bit further in open space to get into sprinting. You can't really sprint when the ball's like really close to you and you have good control. So I think that'll be good for. I know I've played players that just all they do as soon as they get the ball is start sprinting with their pacey player. So that actually be good for the players that frustrates when you play some of those players that all they do is sprint and use pace, and they somehow are able to still play really well when they're doing is sprinting the whole game. So that'll be good. Something else they wanted to incorporate was the AI attacking intelligence. I know they have that already, like in FIFA 13, but it's going to be even better. I was actually playing against Wii Pillar, and I even told him, I said that, wow, man, when I had the ball, when I was controlling the player with the ball, I was seeing the computer was actually making some really good runs in open space. So you can actually maybe use like the lob through ball or like their new animation where they have the outside of the foot lob through ball. And they actually have outside the foot like short passing as well. So there's so many new passing animations, defense animations, and as far as defense, you can actually right now I think if you push B while you're on defense, you can actually try and tug at like your opponent's jersey. But now I think if you push B, your defender will actually be able to maybe pull on their arm or maybe like part of their body or something to try and maybe get inside and try and steal the ball a little bit better. But I know this video probably went by a little bit fast. There's so much information. So right now that FIFA is only 65%, it looks really great to still see that it's going to get even better as the year goes on and it gets closer to that release date. But if you did like this, please leave a like, comment, let us know what you guys are thinking. If you like the way FIFA 14's kind of steering into being a lot more realistic, let us know, because we do want to see your comments, and we do want to know what you guys are thinking. So we'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.